Hello, I'm Chan, CEO of EMH Group. As you know, I've been doing a weekly blog to you by email. On this occasion, I thought I ought to send a message through a video blog. As you know, it's been less than 3 weeks since the existing rules on social distancing and social isolation began. And when you think about it, that's been less than 3 weeks, and in that time we've made significant progress. And so the first thing I want to do is to thank a few people. Firstly, I want to thank all of those involved in frontline services who provide vital services to our housing and care service users, which at this time is more important than ever. I want to thank all those people who've adjusted to working from home, because as you know, all of or most of our offices are closed for other than purely essential services. And I'd like to thank also the people involved in the EMH coronavirus incident response team and the incidents management team, who've done a lot of work to address your daily concerns in relation to safety and issues like terms and conditions, and they've been dealing with this through a daily Q&A session that they have been sending to all staff. And thank you also for putting in those questions, because if you're concerned about those, then I'm fairly sure others will be thinking about those as well. And I'd also like to thank our ICT team for pulling out the stops to ensure that everybody's got the right equipment to be able to work from home. I won't pretend that we got this 100% right, but I think we're nearly there, and we're getting better each week in terms of ensuring that people have got the right support and equipment to be able to work remotely. But there are challenges, of course. Above all, coronavirus is a massive public health challenge. And the first and most important thing is to ensure that the health and well-being, safety and well-being of our staff and our customers is uppermost in our minds. But there are also economic challenges that will follow inevitably from where we are at the moment. But what I want to do is to provide you with some assurance that the underlying viability of the organisation is strong. And when you think about some of the previous challenges we've had to deal with, we've come through those reasonably well. So, for instance, the 2008 financial crisis had some serious impact on the sector. We made the right adjustments and came out stronger at the other end. And more recently, in 2015-16, the Welfare Reform in Work Act introduced the rent cuts, which led to a loss of about £10 million from our financial plan. But we made the right adjustments to be able to ensure the business has a long-term and viable future. But you know, one thing we can be sure of is that the coronavirus will come to an end, as we know from the experience in China and other countries. So we really need to, and we will be looking to the world beyond 2021. The world will be a different place. And we need to consider what adjustments we make to the business to ensure we're fit for the future. So that's something I want to have a dialogue with you in the forthcoming weeks and months. But in the meantime, thank you for listening, and happy Easter.